Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for Symphogear's OVAs for Season 3. There's 4 of them, so OVAs 1 through 4 in this video. Yes, all 4 in this video. I decided, after talking to some of you guys and everything, that I thought about doing it kind of, if you've seen the way I did the last time of these, or if you've seen the way I did my One Punch Man ones, I did like 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6 in like separate videos by 2 videos, but I decided these are so short and it's just easier to pack it all into one video. The way it's going to work is just like the other times if you've seen those, but if you haven't, since these are timer-based reactions, as you guys probably know by now, I'll start the first one, I'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown, we'll watch it, it'll end. I might say a few words about it because they're OVA, there's probably not going to be a ton to talk about, and then we will move on to the next one. I will let you guys know when we're about to start. I'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown again, and then we'll go, and I'll talk about it again, rinse, repeat all the way until we're done all 4 videos. So that way you guys can sync up each step of the way. If I remember, now that's a big if, I'm going to also try to do the whole timestamp thing that you can do on YouTube, to put the little timestamps to the start of each one, just in case you want to like skip past me talking about it afterwards or whatnot. It'll make it easier for you guys to find the next countdown, right? So, all right. So yeah, I mean, we finished up the last season with Carol and everything, and I'm looking forward to goofing off with some OVAs before we jump into the next big thing with Symphogear. So this should be fun. So I say let's just dive right in and get started, shall we? Alrighty, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. And I was curious if it was the same format, and it looks like it is. I love the little art. Oh no, doing homework? Yeah. No. Oh. Love. 2 weeks after the Frontier incident, okay. However, hmm. This is gonna be something silly, isn't it? Okay. Interesting. I wonder if it's supposed to be like some kind of. I did see like BY at the end of one of them. I don't know if it was supposed to be saying like bye, like a. I don't know. My first thought was like Chris kind of separated from the group, right? I wonder if she was like planning to die with them or something at the Frontier incident. A pretty dark thing to think about having her have like a goodbye note kind of thing, but I wonder if it was just one of the girls had some kind of note and has really bad handwriting or something where they couldn't even decipher it. I'm trying to think if we had anyone that's had really bad handwriting since the start of the show. I can't quite think of it though. Ah. Oh, this is when they're still in jail. I'm not a scaredy cat when it comes to hot food. I don't like hot food either. I will let my food sit after it's done until it's like room temperature. Sometimes I'll eat it when it's on like the more warmer side, but if it hurts in my mouth at all, then I just won't eat it for a while. I don't like that stuff. Oh no! She failed at answering questions about cleaning. Makes sense. Uh. Oh no! Okay, yeah. I might take your food. We must confess! It goes against my code, but we must keep the food, so I must hold it off. I must refuse. For the food! It's funny. Her face. I know she's boiling over. Oh. Graduation day. Oh my god. Of course. Never cry again. Oh, oh. Oh, okay. That was them remembering what happened. Okay. I was like, wait, did it not happen? But it did. Oh no! I didn't realize she graduated. I didn't miss that, did I? I wonder. I probably did. I bet they like mentioned it or something. Or is this? I didn't see like the time frame. Like this is graduation day. Like what was the last? When is this in comparison? I guess they just mentioned something with the UN that I should have paid more attention to, and maybe I would have known. All right. I believe that's gonna be it. I don't think I'm gonna watch the credits. I'm gonna skip past them just to make sure that there's nothing after, but just to kind of save time here a little bit. I can't imagine there's after credits. Yeah, there wasn't. Here, let me go back and look to see if I can figure out when that Right before they get to the graduation stuff, what does it say? Just before Subasa's graduation. Okay, what about the one before it? A certain Sunday in February. Damn, okay. So I'm not quite sure. What attack did they say happened? Um a UN space shuttle. Guidance system trouble. Okay, yep, sorry. I saw the UN part, but I was too busy talking and I missed the rest. That must be the start of season 3, that first episode where they all caught the space shuttle. So that means, so in between season 2 and 3, it seems like Tsubasa graduated, if I'm understanding that right, and is now no longer in school with them, right? That means she's done school. She's like fully graduated unless she like goes to college or something, right? Because they're in like, if we're talking in terms of like my school system, right? I think she would have just graduated high school, right? And is now, can either go into college or can get a job, right? Get a job, you filthy bum. All right. I just want to make sure. But yeah, that was a fun one. I think we will. I don't really have much more to say other than the little bit I just talked about and what I said during the episode. So I think we are just going to go right into the next one, guys, because these are fun. I want to watch the next one. So get ready, guys. Get your episodes set, because we are going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Probably should have said OVA 2, but I'm sure you guys can figure out that we just watched 1 and now we're on 2. But just in case anyone needs it. Ah. Interesting. So we know in the show that Chris felt like she had to be like protective of them. Oh, it's called memory rage. Yeah, she felt like she had more responsibility over the two girls to protect them and stuff. It's cool that they tied that in with what Maria asked her to do here. No respect. I didn't realize. Oh, Chris. Sometimes I just remember about season 1 Chris and how far we've come. It's great. Alright, time for another tour. Infiltration mission. Must be nice to be able to memorize the school layout. I got so lost in school. Ah, a Christian school. I love how terrified they were of that. Freaking Kiriko. What kind of madness design is that? I was so out of shape in high school, man. Gym class was the hardest thing for me to get through in high school. I was like I wasn't bullied or anything, but I was scared of being bullied, right? And so I never wanted to like get changed in front of the other kids. So I just wouldn't participate in gym class. And then I failed it like twice because of that, but when I was in school, gym was required to graduate. So I eventually just had to suck it up and do it. But then there was like fitness tests where you had to like run the track for like a certain amount of laps, and I like couldn't even make it the amount of laps. Reality show. What? Oh, look at her outfit. What a badass. At least you already have experience performing on the stage. What? What? Hmm. Yeah. I like how they even modulated the audio to be each one in each ear. Oh, yeah. All right. That was a good one. I felt like I will say I apologize for talking through a big portion of like the early part with my story. That's it for that one, guys. Yeah, I talked through like some of it, but that one wasn't as it was still good and it was still like silly in its own way, but I felt like the first one was a little bit more like, goofy funny, whereas this one was kind of more like relationship focused kind of thing, like the Subasa and Maria like getting back together to do some work again. and like Chris, like here, saying sorry for the noise in advance and cleaning your place a little bit and stuff like that. And we obviously had some of the silly stuff too, but that was good. I still liked it. A lot of these are just really nice character building, you know, just little bits of info on what they're doing between these seasons, because that's the thing with a lot of these shows is we go from season to season where it's like one big thing to the next big thing, and sometimes I do like to stop and smell the roses. I do like to stop and see what they're doing on their downtime rather than, we might be getting into, who knows what season 4 is going to start out like, but it might just be like chaos from the very start, because they don't want to show like the boring parts of their lives, right? They want to show us like the interesting stuff. So we just time skip past all the boring stuff, but sometimes I like to see it. So having it in these quick little OVAs is really fun and satisfying. But yeah, let's move on to OVA 3 here. Let me get it prepped real fast. Make sure I have the audio track and the subtitle track all properly set up and all that. Yep, we're good. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna cough. Excuse me. We are gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Do, do, do. Ah. We've got the dolls. I didn't realize they are part of her subconscious. Crazy face. Actually really creepy even in this art. Just before episode 1 of GX. Oh, they didn't cartoon animate that. You know, actually, I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it after. Give me something to talk about. F9. Scrap material number 11. No. That's such a mean way to refer to her. I didn't even say anything. Just blurting out your own insecurities. Hmm. It's Carol just watching her clean. She's cleaning before she ran. Making sure. It's the same outfit. Oh. Automatic door. I just realized Elf9's voice kind of reminds me of the, one of the characters from Season 2 of Made in Abyss that I can't remember the name of. The princess in that. Shoot, what was the name? A ladder lottery. Stunning. If she just does it when you don't want to. Oh no. Oh no, Carol. The staff. Is that a fourth wall break? I love me a good fourth wall break. Aww. It just dawned on me that the reason why she was following Gari. Alright, that's it for number 3. It just dawned on me why she was following Gari saying she was hungry instead of going to get food herself. Is because their food source is the memories that Gari gives them. It didn't click while I was watching that. It just didn't. And so just now when she said like I can't even like eat without you or whatever it was, it like clicked to me of like what she was saying before. But the whole subconscious thing is new. I think it's new information, or it's another thing I missed, which is possible, but I didn't know, like, I guess I just assumed that the personalities of the auto scorers were just made up, like, just fabricated when they were made, but apparently they're based off quirks of Carol's subconscious kind of thing. So it's funny, and it's funny that they're just there to openly flaunt, like, your subconscious, and, you know, that's the thing about your subconscious is you're not always like conscious of it, right? That's the whole point of it. So it's like it's aspects of you that you may or may not even be able to really help, you know? And it's funny just to have those, like, you might be embarrassed by some of them, but we're just gonna flaunt it in front of you, you know? Um, Also, the whole kissing thing, I never really put two and two together that the auto scores used kissing as a method to transfer memories, and then in the final episode we had Elf9 and Carol kiss to do that, and the funny thing is I thought that was like a little weird. I was like, all right, anime thing, you know, like we want to show these two girls kissing, so we're gonna, you know. But they did establish earlier in the show, that earlier in the season, that they use kissing to transfer memories in order to power these auto scores. It just, because they were on auto scores and it had been a few episodes since we've seen them do it, it just went right over my head, you know. So that's very this OVA kind of reminded me of that and changed the context of that scene for me, which is great because, you know, it's something that I should have remembered. I don't know why I didn't remember, but there it is, you know? So it's very cool. Very neat. So I felt like there was another thing I wanted to talk about in terms of like the subconscious, but maybe there wasn't. But oh well, maybe I'll think about it as we go. But yeah, that was a really cool one, getting to see like a full little OVA on the auto scores, because once again, kind of like how I said before, getting these little character bits that we never really got before. They're like silly and fun, but we kind of got like the relationships of it and everything. But seeing them, like Gari just going up and kissing them when they don't want it, kind of thing, and then they ask for it, and they even said that at that scene where Maki, I think is the name of that one, the red-haired one, was going after Gari for food. They even said, like, you know, she'll kiss you when you don't want her to, but as soon as you ask her to. They're referencing what Maki was doing with Gari, and it still went over my head in that moment until a little bit later, until I realized it. So, oh man, me sometimes, my brain just doesn't work the way it should. Oh, alright. Well, let's get started with the final one, shall we, guys? Let me get it here prepped. OVA 4. Gonna get these done. I'm glad I'm getting these all done in one video, get them all out at the same time, and that way next week we can just move right into season 4. But yeah, alrighty guys, we are gonna start this OVA in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Hmm. My dirty mind was like thinking about the phrasing of that. Like, get me in the mood just having her there. Hmm. They return. Hey. Oh. Oh, yes. The fancy in-fight meal did it. Beef stroganoff. That's so me. That is so me. Just, my expertise lies in eating. I'm not much of a chef myself, although I've been trying to open up a little bit with the things that I cook, because, like, I've always made it out to be something that's more difficult than it is. At least for, like, medium level stuff. I'm not saying I can, like, win Gordon Ramsay's shows or anything. No way. But easy in the sense that you can get some of these meals, like a beef stroganoff, and just follow some instructions, and it's not too bad to make, right? Oh, etch the failure into your soul, Hibiki. Fixed it. Ulterior motives there, Miku. Ulterior motives. Oh my god! Sorry, my throat is just not clearing right now. That was it. It's not funny. Please, wipe the blood off your face. Thought I was gonna like, please help Hibiki. What? I love Chris. Just fantasizing about being in everyone else's gear. Oh my god. I'm still just laughing over the last one. What? Mmm. Uh-oh. Showdown with Carol the Alchemist. Dan's leaf. Let me give up! Yep. It's funny, they say unsheath and then it just stabs itself into you. Yay! So this wasn't the final confrontation that they had there. Daisuke desu. Oh my god, even in this animation, Maria's bathing suit's ridiculous. Are they trying to walk on water? Ah, that's what. Okay, they're trying to copy Ogawa. He was just running on water. That was crazy. I love how they just like took one step and then just gave up. It was like, how'd he do it? uh, I've always like imagined like it's kind of like that thing when you dream that you can fly. You can kind of like imagine how it feels and stuff like that. But that is it for OVA 4. I've had times where I was in the water and I've been like, I could just do this, like, if I could just move quick enough, I could just run on the water, you know? That was a good one. I really like that one. The goofs with Chris was fantastic in that one, with her imagining that she was in everyone else's suits, and this is the way, like, the Kiriko one, just like, the death. It's always funny whenever Kiriko says it, but like, Chris imagining herself in that suit saying it too, it's just like the other characters realize that that's her little like character trait is her, saying that death at the end of things is just really funny. Um, oh man. Yeah, those were a lot of fun, guys. Like, I don't have much to say. They were enjoyable to watch. A few of them added like little bits, like especially with the subconscious of the auto scores and a little bit more of their like personality stuff behind the scenes and a little bit more from Carol. Me having a couple realizations that I should have noticed in the show itself and not in the OVAs, but that was really nice. And then just a lot of laughs and everything. It's fun. After spending 3 seasons with these characters, I feel like I know them so well. Like we had that one point where it was like a quiz question or something that had to do with like cleanliness and Tsubasa got it wrong and like obviously she gets it wrong but she's not very cleanly and I love just like the joke there and man, it's just a lot of fun. So I think I will end it there. There's not much more for me to say in regards to these, but next week we will be back starting season 4 right off, episode 1. I'm looking forward to getting into that and seeing what is the next steps for this show now that the whole alchemist threat is over. We had the hint of magical girls. I wasn't sure if they were referencing our girls in suits, like our Symphogear wielders that we already have, because they're kind of like magical girls. Or was it referencing something that's happening over in Europe that they kind of hinted at as well? We'll just have to wait and see. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, you can see the rest of Symphogear on there through the Patreon show tier. Check it out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.